Hi, my name is Hannah. This is my case study presentation for my Level 1B Fieldwork class. I'm going to be describing a client that I worked with in the clinic. Her name that we'll say her name is for this presentation is Sarah. Sarah had a stroke about 3 months ago. Her deficits from her stroke are mostly visual. She has troubles with visual accommodation, which is when you read something from far away or see something from far away, her eyes have a trouble adjusting to something close up. So she can't look at something far away and then look at something close up. Her eyes have a hard time adjusting. Another issue that she has is issues with visual scanning. So this is like reading left to right. She has issues with that. And also she has some right side neglect. So she doesn't see things as much on her right side. She tends to focus more on her left side, which is also difficult. Sarah loves to read, and most of her days are actually spent at home. She's retired, and she reads a lot. And she also has been having trouble at the grocery store scanning items on a shelf. And since her stroke, she's also not driven. So this is difficult for her to get out and about. She likes to volunteer at the animal shelter, so she's been having someone drive her there, but not driving is an issue for her. So today, an intervention, I have 2 interventions planned. One of the interventions is going to be working on her visual scanning. The other is with her accommodation. So the first activity today, Wendy's going to be Sarah for me. So the first activity is a Ann Arbor tracking worksheet, sometimes also known as a Michigan tracking worksheet. So this is what the worksheet looks like. Has basically a bunch of letters, and what she'll do is she will go read from left to right, and she'll highlight the A's, then the B, then the next C, and then the D, and so forth until she gets to the end of the alphabet. And this is timed. This was also used as one of her baseline assessments. And one of her goals is to complete an entire worksheet of this. So there's 4 different sections of it in under 3 minutes. Today, just for the purpose of this video, we're just going to have her do the first section. And I'm going to time that and see how she does. So, Sarah, got a highlighter there for you. I want you to go through. First thing you're going to do, so as you scan, you're going to highlight the A, first A you see, then the B, then the C, then the D, and so forth. So you're not highlighting all the A's or all the B's, just going down the line. And I'm going to time you and see how well we do. Let me grab my timer really quick. And then we will begin. Alrighty. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so then you just stop where you're at. So you made it all the way to J.
Mm-hmm.
So you missed a few letters. So the first B is right here.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't mark it until almost the end of the second line, which is why you didn't make it all the way through the alphabet. But that only took her about 30 seconds. Since she did miss a lot of letters, we would record how many errors she had. And basically, we just keep going on these worksheets. We would send these home with her that she can work on them at home, which will help with her visual scanning for reading. But again, for the purpose, we're just going to do the one. Sarah has not been very compliant with her home exercise programs at home. So we will just keep continuing to stress how important those are. And if she doesn't work out, we'll just keep working on them in the clinic as well. The second activity I'm going to do is an accommodation worksheet or activity. So I have here written on a small piece of paper a bunch of letters and numbers. And on taped to the wall right there as well, I have the exact same letters. So I'm going to have Sarah, she's going to read off the letters from the first row, from the long or from the far away distance, and then read the letters of the close-up one, and then the far away one on the third line. Fourth line will be close up, and fifth line will be far away. This is going to help with those issues with her accommodation going from far distances to near distances. I have a notebook that I'm going to be writing down the amount of errors that she has, and hopefully one of her goals is again to complete this with few errors in 3 minutes. So we will see how she does with this. Here is your little notepad. So just read off the close one first, and then I will
the whole first line.
Get the whole first line.
Okay. A5TXH 6BLI 9QVPS4NRMWPA.
Okay, and then read the second line from far away.
CN3D8J-E-W-M-K-D-U-L-Q-S-X-P-I-9-4.
And then from close.
9BLUEB2B8M6PWV9UM2.
Okay, and we would just keep going back and forth until she had completed the whole thing. You can also make the letters larger or smaller to grade the activity, make her do more lines, and she didn't have any errors with that, which is good. Sarah in the clinic probably would have had a few more errors than Wendy here does because she doesn't actually have any vision deficits. But she did very well, so that's my 2 interventions. This will help with her visual scanning and her accommodation that is needed for driving and reading those signs on the road. And yeah, so that is the end of my activity today. Thanks.